All right, sorry folks, we had some technical difficulties. Our system overheated, and so we had to find some shade and call back and get some help. And Jacob will try to give you a recap on where we at.
Yeah, so we're in the bottom of the second here with nobody out. Leadoff guy had a single to center field for the Trojans in the first two at-bats. We did not get a base runner on. We had a handful of strikeouts. And OC in their first at-bat went 3 up, 3 down. Sam's looking good up there. A lot of balls over the plate, as well as Gillen for OC. He looks pretty seasoned on the mound as well. I don't think it's something that the second-order hitters can't overcome. Most likely the second time around, they'll have a better idea what they face. And he's keeping his fastball down, spotting his breaking ball. It's obvious why he's considered one of the better pitchers in the district. There's the pitch, ball in the dirt. Bounces off of Sloan, runner moves over to second base.
Yeah, it looked like he just spiked that little breaking ball.
Yeah, Sloan did a good job blocking it, just not much he can do with it. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, run on second in the bottom of the second inning. And
yeah, it was a catcher. So you got a courtesy runner. So the guy was pretty quick, isn't it?
Yep. And at the plate, we have number 4, Rowan Bergeron. Next pitch to Rowan. He hits it on a line to left field for a base hit. It's mishandled by the left fielder, so 1 run will score, and Rowan trots into second safely. For
looked like Ashton was trying to make sure he can get a crow hop into home, and he just didn't glove it well.
Yeah.
Kind of kicked off the side of his glove, and I don't know, the guy might have scored anyway. He was moving pretty good there.
Yeah, it'd have taken a perfect throw if even that, to get him at home plate. The only thing is it allowed the base runner to get to second, which removes the force. So nobody out, run on second here. OC leads 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Sam's still looking good.
Yep, 2 batters in the second and 2 on the screws. So we got time by the batter. He backs out. We're not sure how good you guys can see the video, so we're going to try to give you a play-by-play and as much detail as we can. I know the video is not perfect. It's just a cell phone video, but at least it gives you some idea of what's going on.
We're kind of limited with our resources as the visitor, so we're perched up on a picnic table behind the stands here, trying to get out the sun so that we don't overheat again.
A fragile picnic table.
I think if the listeners can get a piece of the action and understand what's going on, we've accomplished our mission there, Chad.
I hope so.
Pitch by Vail, line to right center in the gap. Looks like 1 run will score. He's trying to leg it out to double. Great throw by the center fielder.
Got him. Run does score, but we did get the out at second. So that's 3 batters in the second and 3 base hits.
Yeah, that's Jude Aber out in center field. I mean, he made a hell of a throw to second base on the money, and really beat him by 2 steps to second base. So that's going to be favorable here. So we have 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah, like we talked about before we got interrupted by overheating. You know, Sam can settle in and get through these first couple of innings. You know, he can get his stride and go deep into the game.
Up to bat for OC's Braylon Harris. Pitch from Vail is a ball, so that's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, it's no secret. I don't think we thought we'd shut out OC if we can just control and minimize the damage and keep us in the ball game. You know, things at the end of the game can happen. Those old crooked numbers they talk about. We can avoid those crooked numbers.
Avoid the crooked ones. That's it.
But hey, nobody walked so far. You know, they've hit a couple balls hard. They found the holes. We'll just have to match them.
Yeah, and look, honestly, Sam looks good. Like the ball's coming out of his hand well. He looks comfortable.
Very poised up there. Yep. So that's ball 4. So Harris is on first, 1 out. I'll bring up Hunter Doucette, the third baseman. OC leads 2-0. Pitch is lined out to left center field. In the gap, Abear's over to get it. Looks like it'd be a stand-up double for Doucette.
Held him up at third, so nobody scored on it.
Harris moved over to third base. So OC's got things rolling here. Still have nobody out. No, 1 out, I'm sorry. 1 out. Sam's going to have to get the ball out the middle of the plate here.
Yeah, it looked like the umpire. I'm not saying it's different for one team than the other, but he is making you throw it over the plate.
First pitch to Lorman is a ball, 1-0. 1 out run on second and third. That looked pretty good. That's right what you're talking about, Chad. I mean,
yeah,
like on the bottom end of the strike zone there.
Yeah, if he forces us to come down the middle against this lineup, it's going to be tough.
I would have to agree with that. We'll have to mix in some off speed there, get him off of that fastball. Pick-off play at second base, unsuccessful. Well executed nonetheless. So number 9 hitters at the plate. Lorman, the right fielder. That was a strike.
It's funny that we talked about the connections. Garrett's younger sister and my daughter played travel ball together, so we've been around in the hotel parking lot barbecuing. A little bunt.
A little bunt, safety squeeze. Plays at home.
We got him.
Great play by Vail. So OC tried the old safety squeeze there, and he bunted it back to the pitcher, which is a no-no. And Vail did a nice job coming off of the mound, fielding the ball, and getting it over to Sloan.
Yeah, he had him by 2 steps. It was not that close. Good play by us.
That's a big play right there. Big play. Get your second out without any run scoring. So we have first and third with 2 outs and the leadoff hitter up.
Probably take this one, let him move over to second. Nope. Little breaking ball. Got him swinging.
Cross Gielan with a big swing on the first pitch. He's your pitcher.
So the runner did not go. We still have first and third with 2 outs. A little third to first.
A little Coach Brent Duplessis special right there. Let's just keep him honest. Keep him honest. Don't give him second base here. Nobody moving. Pitch from Vales in the dirt. I'll bring the count to 2-1. It'd be nice to get out of this inning without another run.
A little frustration on the OC coaching side. They wanted that runner to take the base on that ball in the dirt.
Yeah, there's actually no excuse for him not being at second right there. I'd be a little upset myself. Another ball in the dirt.
Oh, that one gets by Sloan. It wasn't much Sloan could do with that one. The guy swung at it. It was a big breaker. Bounced right in front of the plate and kicked off to the side. Sloan attempted to block it and it just kicked sideways.
Absolutely. And I mean, the batter was fooled, no doubt about it.
It's hard to give somebody a wild pitch when you get a strike, but it is what it is, I guess.
It's definitely a wild pitch. Anyway, we got to run that second now, 3-0 OC. pitch from Val's ball.
Yeah, probably just setting him up for another breaker, maybe.
2-2 in the count with 2 outs.
He ran it upstairs in his face, changed his eye level.
Yeah, so Gillen flied out to left field his first at bat.
Came back down, did not get the call.
It looked like an off speed. I don't know if he throws a splitter or a change, but that was definitely an off speed pitch.
I think it's a change.
Well placed. Well placed. He did a good job laying off. Fastball outside corner. Another nice pitch.
Big
fouled off by Gillen.
Big cut for a guy with 2 strikes. They are they're not exactly choking up and trying to put it in play.
I wouldn't say that was a conservative swing, by no means. Here's the pitch from Val. Nice pitch.
Got him.
Yes, sir. He got him on the breaking ball, so that'll be 3 outs for Sacred Heart here. OC managed to scrap up a few runs, so going into the top of the third, it'll be Opelousas Catholic 3, Sacred Heart coming to bat.
Stands, lock-ons, tripods, and climbing tree stands. Comfortable, silent, sturdy, and secure. Find any stand to fit your needs this hunting season. And remember to grab your safety harness at Industrial Service and Supply. For hardware hunting, fishing, and more, Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte. Shh, it's hunting season at Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojan season. The team at Level TC is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading. Level TC has got you covered. Contact us today at 337-466-7242. Go Trojans!
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it. At Brown's, you'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
La Bonne Vie Family Healthcare and Aesthetics, located at 238 East Main Street in Ville Platte, is a full-service family practice. In addition, Brittany Miller, family nurse practitioner, administers Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, IV infusions, permanent makeup, and other medical spa facial treatments. Call today to schedule your appointment with Brittany. 337-363-1111. That's 337-363-1111.
All right, we're back live. Looks like Joe Bear up to bat.
In the top of the third here, in Opelousas. Joe Bear leading off for the Trojans. First pitch is a strike swinging by Gillen. Gillen's still crisp up on the mound, and now with a 3-run lead, he'll be able to pitch more aggressive as well.
Foul ball.
Second pitch fouled off by Joe Bear. A little tardy on that one. I tell you, Chad, I know you didn't have a chance to watch playing with the technical difficulties, but Gillen's working it in, he's working it out, he's keeping it down. He's doing a very good job. Short breaking pitch for strike 3.
Yes, he looks like a well-tuned machine up there.
Yep.
Stress-free. We have not put him in any kind of situation to see what he's about, but there's a reason he's started the game today.
Yeah, that's the 6th strikeout for the Trojans out of 7 batters, so he's made a statement.
Got Ryland Swallow up, number 25, sophomore. Maybe has the fastest hands on the team. He can flat out. His hands are incredible. He got jammed on that one, ironically, but
I don't know how you feel, but I mean, his fastball's I would say mid-80s, Chad, but it doesn't look like it's super overpowering.
No, yeah, I'd have guessed low 80s, so it would have been my guess, but we
you may
hadn't
be
talked
correct.
about it.
Yeah, you may be correct there. It's not. We're not tardy. It's just
Yeah,
He's pitching really well.
Yeah, almost like he's setting them up for off speed and then maybe guessing a little bit.
Nobody on, one out. Top of the third. OC leads 3-0. We have 2 balls and 2 strikes on the batter.
Yeah, breaking ball that just didn't get enough depth on it. Left it up.
Here's the pitch from Gillen. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a gray area ball. You know, it was probably low.
I mean, I don't think you could pick a better spot than what he just hit.
Yes, excellent pitch.
And the umpire didn't give it to him.
Which is consistent with what we saw with Sam in the previous inning. Got him on that one.
He gave it to him on that one.
Yeah, that one was probably an inch or two up compared to the previous pitch, and he got the strike call on that one, not swinging.
So I would agree with you there. I mean, umpire is pretty consistent, a little tight, but consistent. But Gillen's just hitting his spots. I mean, it's as a pitching coach, it's fun to call a game like this.
Like playing a video game.
Yeah, old RBI baseball.
Cormier with the pop-up in the infield. Catcher calls off the pitcher and makes the catch. So that'll do it for the top of the third. So we'll be going to the bottom of the third in just a minute. The score is still 3-0 OC.
Work for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. The Law Office of this Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans. Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. Good luck.
That is a good thing.
Back live with you in the bottom of the third. First pitch was a ball.
First pitch from Sam was a ball. That's Duplichan, a 2-hole hitter.
Right. So it was a strike. So now we got a 0-2 count. We didn't get the signal from the umpire. I wasn't sure if it was a ball or a strike. That one's up.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Evan Duplichan leading off for the Vikings here, the center fielder.
2-hole hitter?
2-hole hitter and 8th grader.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny.
So I was hit the first base. John Aaron made an arrow, kind of hit off the heel of his glove and kicked off, and he kind of scrambled back, picked it up, and thought maybe somebody was coming, and nobody was there. So he couldn't get back to the base in time. So lead off on in the bottom of the third.
I'll bring up John Parker Trojans, the second baseman. 3-hole hitter. Nice pitch by Vale.
Yeah, Elliott grew up playing travel ball with John Parker. He can hit it a ton.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this kid for a little bit. And his father, Dr. Jason Trojans, is a someone we work with here in Ville Platte as well. He's the ENT specialist.
Fights on the big curveball. He's going to try to get 2 out of it. No, he checks up a second. So ball was in the dirt. A good breaking ball that John Parker swung at. Again, probably one of those that's going to be scored as a wild pitch, but it's a wild pitch with a strike. So the runner does advance from first to second.
Yeah, there's obviously some deception. I mean, these pitches are not real close, but they taking hacks at him, and Preston has no shot at it. I mean, he's doing all he can. So it's a double-edged sword. I mean, do we keep throwing the breaker or stay away from it, or just hope he throws it a little bit further? But we keep giving up these bases, and it makes it a little tough on ourselves.
Maybe Preston will bring out a rake with him before the next inning.
Or a backstop.
Yeah, kind of smooth out the front of that plate.
Pitch from Vail's up. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Trojan. Run on second, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. OC leads 3-0. Next pitch from Vail. A little off speed, misses up. So that'll bring us to full count. I don't know that a walk is what you want, but in this case, it might not be the worst thing.
It's a mighty large man on deck. Foul ball into the girls' field where they're still playing. Looks like they're up 5-0. Again, I'm not sure who they're playing. Team in Royal. But OC girls are winning on their side also.
Full count on Trojan. Nobody out. Vail from the stretch. Misses down. That'll be ball 4. We got a timeout by Coach Brent Duplichin. Wants to talk to Sam. Maybe just get a few words from him, see how he's feeling. Regroup here and minimize the damage. You know, you got nobody out. This is a shaky spot to be in. Already down 3-0. We got runners on first and second with nobody out. We need to find a way to get an out here. Double play would be great.
What's the catcher's name? Collins?
Yes, the catcher is Miles Collins, number 17.
He just happened to be at our LCA basketball game. I guess he had some buddies that go to LCA, and he was dunking the basketball like it was like me and Jacob would do on that 8-foot goal, but he was doing it on a 10-foot goal.
It's definitely the only time I've ever dunked a basketball.
He's a man.
And there's a genetic line of great athletes coming up from that Collins crew.
I don't know if he's not a sophomore. Does it say? No.
No, Coach was unsure when I asked him earlier, but there are some underclassmen on this team. There are a few seniors. Vail back on the mound from the stretch. Looks him back to second there. The runner on second, like I was saying, the Duplichat kid who bats in the 2-hole is an 8th grader. So I bet you there's a high ceiling for that kid.
Yep.
Oh, you fishing that? Yes. I work with it.
Pitch from Sam, keeps it down. Nice.
No change up.
Strike. I just think that was a fastball, Chad. May have taken a little bit off of it, but definitely on the low end of the strike zone. Right where it needs to be to force a ground ball. Oh, good pitch right there, too. Breaking ball almost caught the inside corner.
Yeah, like a backdoor breaker. Almost a 12-6, though. He's not getting a whole lot of right to left.
A lot of downward action. So 1-1, nobody out first and second here. Next pitch from Sam. Collins is down. Sloan does a good job there.
That was another breaker, but he must be throwing 2 different breakers because that one was much tighter.
I'm not real familiar with all of his pitches, but if he does have a little cutter or a split finger, it could be, it could take a little bit of speed off of it, and it could certainly dive down. Another pitch from Sam. Nice pitch, down and away.
Some of our softball girls are rolling up to support their classmates and schoolmates.
2-2, 2 outs. Runners on first and second here. Nobody out. Oh, that fastball's a little bit down. So we got a full count with nobody out. Runners on first and second. It'll be interesting if they're in motion. Double play would help us out right here. Nobody moving on the pitch. Oh, that's a potential double play. Hit ground ball third baseman. And
it was hit
Lane's over. Lane's over.
Little to Lane's left side, so he was not in range to get back to the bag to be able to pull off that double play. If the ball would have been a little bit more to his non-glove side, he might have had a chance for it. But it's good to get out.
Absolutely. So runners don't advance. We have 1 out. We have number 4, Rowan Bergeron, the shortstop, up the bat.
Rowan's another kid we played against all through elementary, and he can flat out fly.
Yeah, I know he put up some strong statistics last year, and I'm not sure what his future has in store, but I would be imagining it's going to be post-high school.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember playing him like in the 6th grade, and he went 4 for 4 in the elementary game. I mean, it was just tough out.
So Rowan's 1 for 1 on the day, base hit last time at bat. By on the stretch. Pick off at second, not in time. Once again, well executed though, keeping them honest. I like to see that,
Yeah, I think sometimes it takes a hitter out of rhythm.
Count goes to 1-1. Bottom of third, 3-0 OC. Beautiful day at the park. Breaking ball from Bayonne, misses outside. Sloan does a good job again. I tell you what, Sloan looks good back there, Chad. I mean, he moves his feet well, gets in front of him.
He's an excellent catcher. Like on his best day, there's not many that are as good as he is. Good job, Sam.
Yep, another strike from Sam. So 2-2 on the count. Yeah, Sloan's got a strong arm too. I did notice that as well.
According to his dad, he doesn't have any interest in playing ball after high school, but he definitely has the tools to entertain it, I can assure you.
I'd have to agree. Vail misses up, so we got full count once again with runners on first and second, 1 out. Let's see what OC does this time. I know they probably don't want to take the bat out of their kids' hands at this point in the game, so trying to avoid the double play if the runners are not moving is most likely why. And Sam misses outside. So that'll be a walk. So we'll have the bases loaded here with 1 out in the bottom of the third with OC leading 3-0. And let's see if Coach Kane thinks it may be time for some relief. And we do have a timeout call by Coach Kane Hargrave. And he'll go have a word with Vail. Did you notice if we had somebody warming up in the pen? Or?
Elliott warmed up in the second inning, and it looks like he's trotting out.
It looks like he just got his blessing.
I shouldn't say trotting. It looks like he's moving like a sloth to the mount.
Come on, Dad. Give him a little slack. We're just trying to throw him off their rhythm we're talking about. And with that, we'll go back to a couple of our sponsors.
On the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans. Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771. Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vail invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They are located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans. T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, Go Trojans.
So we're back. So Coach Hayden Hargrave made a call to the pen and brought out Elliot Fontenot to take over here in the bottom of the third. Elliot inherits a tough little situation here with one out, bases loaded, and we have the 6-hole hitter Carter Stelly stepping up to bat. Carter got a base hit his last at bat, so let's see if we can get out of this jam we in. First pitch from Elliott is fouled off by Stelly. OC historically puts up some runs and swings the bat well, and it looks like that's the game plan today, to be aggressive at the plate.
Probably don't want to leave it up there too many times.
Next pitch is a missed up, a ball, 1-1. Fondo in the stretch here. Stelly calls time. Fondo moving quick. Looks like we're playing back in the middle, up on the corners. I'm sure we're taking out anywhere right now. Nice pitch from Fontenot. Over for a strike, so 1-2, 1 out, bases loaded. Out the stretch here with the bases full. That was a wicked-looking breaking pitch right there. Off the knob of the bat in the 6-hole. Chapman unable to come up with it.
He kept it in the infield. Looks like the dirt's wet. Like that ball kind of died when it got in the dirt. But
yeah,
there wasn't much he could do with it.
I mean, just terrible luck. I mean, he hit that off the end of the bat. It had the sideways spin. It barely made it out the grass and took a bounce towards third base on the dirt, and just not much we could do with it. So run scores 4-0 now with 1 out and the bases remain loaded. Nice pitch right there. Getting ahead of the hitters is always a good thing. Just a little bit of misfortune on that last guy. He made a nice pitch, and they just fisted it out into the 6-hole. Next pitch from Fontenot, a swinging foul ball.
I can give you the inside scoop on Elliott. He has not been what he was last year, just coming out of basketball and just finally starting to feel better arm-wise and getting more movement on the ball. So good that he's pointing in the right direction for the back end of the season.
Braylon Harris up to bat for OC, the left fielder. Pitch from Fontenot's up and away. Still ahead in the count, 1-2. 1 out, bases loaded. OC leads 4-0. We need to be careful right here. That's an infield fly. We'll take that for sure. Ellis makes the catch at shortstop, so nice job by Elliott. I mean, couldn't ask for better. He inherited a big moment and could have possibly got those 2 batters out. So we got 2 outs, bases loaded. Up to the plate is Hunter Doucette, the third baseman for OC. Doucette's 1 for 1 on the day. Fontenot from the stretch. First pitch in there for a strike. Facing a team like OC, Chad, that swings the bat as well as they do, the last thing the pitcher wants is an umpire that kind of squeezes his own. Although he's consistent, it just makes it so much harder.
No doubt, and we don't have anybody on our pitching staff that's going to blow by you. I don't. We might have one guy that bumps 80 So we're dependent on the corners. We're dependent on the black. Dependent on movement. Popped up out of play.
That brings the count to 2-1 on the batter, Hunter Doucette. So all in all, 4-0 here, but only 1 run scored this inning. If we can get out of this, it still put us in the game. Coach Kane told me the magic number was 6. He said he thought we needed to score 6 runs to have a chance in this game, and it's possible. So far on the day for OC, they have 6 hits and 4 runs scored. Good pitch, good pitch.
Again, off the cap with some English, it spins out of play, foul ball. Maybe lucky because I'm not sure anybody would have got to that one.
I think you're correct. Yeah, Elliott's he's in a good little groove here. He's got a quick pace going on. Looks like he's moving it in, moving it out. His fastball's over the plate. His breaking ball's working down. I'd like to see him send this guy back to the dugout.
Yeah, the only pitch we have left that is just not quite where it was that 2-seam fastball. He had it running last year probably 6-8 inches, and this hadn't been the case yet this year. Hopefully we can get that arm angle.
That was a good competitive miss right there. Batter thought about it for a second, laid off. Good pitch, although. So 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Elliott from the stretch. Misses down and away. Good job by Sloan.
The guy at second base is begging to be picked off. He is.
I see that.
All the way past the shortstop. He is closer to third base than he is to second.
I see that in full count. I mean, it's definitely something to consider. I don't know if they're trying to do this on purpose.
I would pick him. I think it's Coach Datchero, and I tell you, he's super fast. They just.
There's a fly ball left field. Deep. Duos can't get to it. One hop off the wall.
Yeah, runners are moving on a full count, so it's going to clear the bases.
So, Doucette with a stand-up double to left field. Clears the bases. Not quite what we had hoped for, but I got to give him credit. He took him deep in that bat, and, Elliott was forced to throw a strike, and he was sitting on it. I don't even think Ashton had a shot at it. I mean, he kind of got a late jump off of it, but the kid hit it well.
Another one off the cap, gets just past the dirt. Run scores, be another hit.
So Lorman would have hit the center field. And here in the bottom of the third, things have kind of gone astray. So OC with 5 runs so far in this inning. That brings the score OC 8, Sacred Heart 0. And they just stringing up hits. They're taking advantage of a couple lucky breaks, couple walks, an error, and they're just making us pay for it. Run on first, 2 outs. Elliott in the stretch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0.
Yeah, OC's a team or a team that you will have to get by in the postseason. So, I don't. Way too early to say where this game is going to go, but it's not the end of the world if you lose to a good team and never know, they may underestimate you if you see them in the postseason. So.
That's right.
We're going to keep fighting and keep battling, and hopefully we can get some positive here and there.
Gillen, the pitcher up the bat, the leadoff guy. Well, if you also wondering where you stand as a team, it's a measuring stick, No
doubt. I'm jumping around on y'all. So it's Point Capee Catholic. The OC girls were playing on the other side here. Point Capee Catholic was ranked number 1 according to one of the dads that walked by. I hadn't pulled it up. But OC just pulled out the win.
And that's ball 4 to Gillen. So with 2 outs, we have runners on first and second. So, yeah, going back to a measuring stick, if you were getting a little lackadaisical with your game and thinking that your team's where it needs to be, both the players and the coaches, it might push the reset button and say, hey, we still got a lot of work to do if we want to make some noise in the playoffs.
Little conversation back and forth with OC's coach and the umpire. I'm not sure what that was all about.
So Elliott from the stretch, bottom of the third, 8-0 OC. We have Duplichamp up to bat, center fielder. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Squares to bunt. Looks like a bunt for a hit right there. Fouls it off.
Yeah, fouled it off towards the third base dugout.
Yeah, and if you're bunting for a hit, that's what you want. I mean, we can lay it down perfect or foul and give yourself another pitch.
Yeah, other than the pop-up. He popped it up. I'm sure that's not what you want him to do, bunting.
Next pitch from Elliott, up and away. That'll bring the count to 1-1. Runners on first and second. Fontenot pitching from the stretch here. Looks like everybody's back on the infield but the third baseman. He's playing on the grass. Trying to take away the little bunt option there.
Big hack, foul ball, fouled back.
And now move us to 2-2. With 2 outs. And it's time we get in the dugout.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been in the dugout.
Yep, it's
I'm about to need a hydration break.
Our periods in time in the field have turned into lengthy, and our periods of time in the dugout have been fairly short, and we need to change that.
So it looks like Sloan entertained back picking with the guy at first base, but didn't get the ball out of his glove. I don't know if he was just going to pump fake him or really thought he had a look.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second. OC leads 8-0. Bottom of the third. And there's a looper out to left center. It's going to fall in for a hit. Runner from second makes it all the way to home. Runner from first stays at second, so
they really just squared one up. The rest of them have been caps or handles, but they're finding a hole.
They are, and we're playing deep in the outfield. We're definitely giving them respect. So anything that is not hit square has an opportunity to fall, and that's what they've done. They've hit a couple square and a couple little loopers, and 3 for sure this inning, and they've all found their way to prevent outs.
It's John Parker up.
Hard grounder to Chapman at short. Over to Cormier at second for the third out.
Good to get his old teammate out. Looked like they were winking at each other when he got up to the plate. So that'll do it for the bottom of the third. OC 9, Sacred Heart 0. So hopefully we'll come back in the fourth and get the Trojans get something going here. We'll be back with you in just a minute.
Comfort and hope as your long-term partners in care of your chronic condition. Ask your doctor about receiving your specialty infusion therapy or injection close to home at Savoy Cancer Center. For more information, call 337-468-3099. Savoy Cancer Center, close to home.
It takes more than our strong community bank to serve as our customers. It takes our frontline employees, our lenders, and our customer service representatives to create our customers' experiences. Our customers know our people, and our people know our customers. It's just part of our Southern nature. It's the Louisiana way, the Evangeline way. It's our heritage. It's who we are. We are the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get ready for hunting season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply. Hunting stands are in stock now. Ladders, box stands, lock-ons, tripods, and climbing tree stands. Comfortable, silent, sturdy, and secure. Find any stand to fit your needs this hunting season. And remember to grab your safety harness at Industrial Service and Supply. For hardware hunting, fishing, and more, Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte. Shh, it's hunting season at Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte.
Back in Opelousas for the top of the fourth inning with the Trojans coming up to bat. Trailing 9-0 after a 6-run inning by OC there in the bottom of third. Coming to the plate for the Trojans is leadoff hitter Ashton Duos. Ashton's 0 for 1 on the day. Gillen back on the mound for OC. He's been very tough to deal with.
Maybe we iced him. He's been sitting in the dugout for a minute. Nope, still looking pretty sharp.
Yep, just painting that outside corner. I mean, he predominantly works away, and he gets ahead in the count. Swing and a miss by Duos on a fastball up.
Yeah, I don't know. His velo's not up.
It definitely looks a little stiffer than the first 2 innings. Next pitch, breaking ball away. Check swing by Duos.
They checked the first base umpire, and
he said no way, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
So here we are. Next pitch from Gillen to Duos. Breaking ball.
Gets him on that one. Very similar pitch, except he didn't hold back on that one.
No, and Duos was fooled. I mean, the effort on the swing, he just gave up at the end. I think he was totally fooled on the pitch. So there must be a lot of deception. Probably the arm slot's very similar to the fastball. I don't know if the velo, if they're having to guess a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's throwing that hard. But it's been a minute since I've been in the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably as hard as anything we've seen. So
okay,
it wouldn't make sense that we're a little bit
tardy or anticipating.
Guessing, yeah, a little bit.
I got you. John Aaron Swallow up to bat. Ground ball to Gillen. He'll walk it over to first for the second out. So 2 up and 2 down, just like the first couple innings for the Trojans. We've yet to get a base runner. Preston Sloan will step in. Our 3-hole hitter and catcher.
At this point, Preston would love to put one on across the blacktop. And that swing,
he was fooled.
Yeah.
His first at bat, Chad, y'all were playing with the phone. He hit a deep line ball to center field. I mean, he hit it on the screws, just right at him. So I don't think Preston's overwhelmed.
No, and this is all some guys he played with growing up. So I mean, he probably knows them all better than we know him.
Yeah, Collins threw 2 breaking balls in a row right there, and Preston wasn't close. So I expect to see a third one, and there it is.
Yeah, as they know Preston.
Yeah.
So they know exactly who they're dealing with.
So he fouled it off on the cap, but he hangs in there 0-2. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Trojans trailing 9-0. And Cross Gillen is dealing.
Good take.
Yeah, that was a good take. Good pitch and good take. So he misses down and away. Nice competitive pitch, though. Makes Sloan think about it. So 1-2 on Sloan. Here's the pitch from Gillen.
Yeah, well,
another good pitch.
Yeah, very good pitch. That one was could not have argued if he would have called it a strike, but it was down and out. But boy, just on the black.
Yep. And I tell you, I got a lot of respect for the umpire. He's very consistent. Pitch from Gillen.
Same pitch. It just got the call that time.
I mean, he threw 3 in a row like that. I guess you're bound to get one. So Sloan goes down looking for the third out. And
once again, Trojans do not get a base runner. Score is 9-0. We'll be back with you in just a minute.
Grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
The
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans. Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call at 337-363-2346 or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte.
So here we are back at the OC Vikings baseball complex here in Opelousas. OC up to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. Leading off is Collins, the 4-hole hitter, who loops a single into left field on the first pitch from Elliot Fontenot. So their trend continues. They're putting the barrel on the ball. I'll bring up Rowan Barrel, 5-hitter, and the shortstop. Elliot Fontenot on the mound. We have Lane Joubert at third, Ellis Chapman at short, Cormier at second, and Swallow at first base, with Sloan catching. From the stretch, first pitch, fouled off by Bergeron down the left field line. So Bergeron's 1 for 1 on the day.
As always, we appreciate the text messages and support from our good friends at home that weren't able to make the game. Some giving us a hard time. Others are appreciative that we're here, sharing the game with you.
Ball in the dirt by Fontenot. Runner moves over to second base. Really wouldn't expect anything less, Chet. I mean, that's what good friends are for.
No doubt.
It's just nice to see a good quality baseball game. Two programs historically have winning percentage. A bit of a rivalry. I would say OC has kind of taken the lead in the past few years, but Sacred Heart's still always knocking on the door, and I have a feeling that door's going to open soon.
Yeah, I would say in general our team has gotten better. And now again, I didn't see the first 10 games of the season because we were doing a basketball thing, but we just continued to get a little bit better, swinging the bats a little bit better, playing defense a little bit better. Pitching has honestly been pretty solid. But before we joined back with the team from basketball, with the pitching may be the strongest point of what Sacred Heart has to offer to this point in the season.
So that'll bring the count to full by Fontenot on Rowan Bergeron, the 5-hole hitter and shortstop. Yeah, as long as you're making strides moving into the playoffs and can hang in there. I mean, I know a good seeding is always in your best interest, but really and truly the goal is to get better every day, and that's all you can ask of your players.
Good breaker on outside. He fouls it off out of play.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there by Elliott. If we can just stay away from the heart of the plate and find guys to maybe swing at bad pitches or get a call from the umpire or hit it right at us, it'd be nice.
Does not chase that one. Walks him, but
he missed away.
Yeah.
We had a base open, so it's not the end of the world. We got first and second. Nobody out. OC leads 9-0.
Yeah, just where Sacred Heart is right now. I think we're still growing and getting better every day, which is, like you said, what you want. I just don't know how much more growth this OC team can have. I mean, they are really sharp.
Yeah, and we're here in the bottom of the fourth. The game is getting out of reach, but you got to find some reason to be here. And I'm sure Coach Kane Hargrave and Brent and and Joey on top of that, and find a way to get better.
Fouled off the
crisp fly ball to left field. Yeah, I've been in touch with some OC alum and parents prior to the season starting, and like I said before, anything short of being in the last game of the season would be a letdown, I believe.
good pitch, kind of one of those gray areas that the umpire hasn't given us, which is the same both ways.
2 balls, 1 strike on your hitter, Carter Stelly.
Saw the freshman Peyton Vale warming up in the bullpen. He's been a bright spot for the Trojans this year, getting some quality innings here there for a freshman. He's been really composed. Exciting future for that young man.
3-1 count. Final from the stretch. And there's a line shot between the shortstop and third baseman for a base hit. Runners coming around second to score. There will be no play as we missed the cutoff.
Ashton bobbled it a little bit and had to look down and probably didn't get all of it coming in, and short hop to Gilbert at third, and he didn't handle it either.
And I don't think Coach Kane's going to stick with Elliott in this predicament here.
Yeah, look, it's probably a good time to get some other guys some opportunities to face a quality team.
Yeah, you have a point. And we still need to make the plays. I mean, there's one way to play the game. It's the right way, and it's 100%.
It's not Peyton. It's actually the Ordway kid. Lane. Is it Lane Ordway? He had more outings before the basketball guys got back, but I think he's a freshman that also has a bright future and a solid young man from what I've seen.
Anytime as a freshman you can toe the rubber in a varsity game, it goes a long way as far as nerves go. I mean, that's not an easy spot to be in.
Yeah, the 2 guys that have pitched so far, I would say, both Sam and Elliott, wasn't terrible. Like we just facing a really good team, and we had 3 or 4 walks, and that you can't do that against OC.
No, but they were on the plate. That's more likely pitch calling. I mean, you're trying to get away from those bats that just don't stop. And I would say they both threw well. I mean, sometimes you got to tip your hat to the other team, and that's what we're dealing with here. I mean, these guys stepping into the box are extremely confident. They're well built. They swing well. We got a mix of righties and lefties. They're aggressive. They square balls up, and they find themselves in a 10-0 lead, and you just tip your hat to a team like that.
Yeah, we'll go to a couple of commercials here. We'll be right back with you.
Call 337-363-0075, or for an appointment in our Mamu Clinic, call 337-468-4038. Savoy Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapist.
So here we are. We have Coach Kane makes a pitch and move and goes with the freshman Lane Ordway. He inherits the bases loaded. Run on second and third with nobody out. In the bottom of the 4th with the Trojans trailing 10-0.
Lefty number 9, Harris.
Braylon Harris, the left fielder. Pitch from Ordway is fouled off by Harris.
Good job, Ordway, getting ahead.
Like we said, OC under Coach Justin Boyd, who's been here a long time and has a tradition of winning, is 15-6-1 on the year. Currently, as of today, we are sitting in the 2 spot in the power rankings. And you look at their schedule, and they're not playing slouches. I mean, he's putting them in a position to be prepared for the postseason. I mean, and that's been their forte. They always challenge themselves. I think Sacred Heart's schedule's been pretty tough as well. So maybe for both teams, it'll pay dividends at the end of the season.
No doubt. And from a PowerPoint perspective, if Sacred Heart, does go on and lose this game, it doesn't kill you when you lose to a quality team, PowerPoint wise.
Harris flies one out to left field, and Duos camps under it.
Runner tags. Is that Rowan scored number 4?
It would have been nice to see maybe a little more effort at trying to prevent the runner from scoring. Anyhow, we have runners at second base, 1 out, and Doucette steps in the box. The pitch from Hardware. Doucette fouls it off.
Ran it up into his hands. A good pitch. He doesn't have much of a leg kick, and for a kid who doesn't throw it extremely hard, he gets it on you pretty quick.
Yeah, there was a little bit of run on that ball too, and it snuck in on his hands. Definitely effective. Pitch from Hardware. Down and away. Count goes to 1-1. Yeah, he's cool, calm, and collective up there. Looks composed.
There's no doubt you want to win games like this, but it's really good to get some guys some experience.
From the stretch, Hardware. Time called by the batter. Doucette, he steps out.
I find that they do an excellent job of calling time. The OC batters, like they do not tolerate a pitcher stringing them out. Like they'll get there a good 10 seconds or so and they'll call time.
I'd agree with you there. They don't want to be uncomfortable. Pitch by Hardware. Grounded to Jobert. They got the runner hung up between second and third. Cormier over to Chapman. Puts him out at third base there. It's a little cat and mouse game. We were a little bit out of sequence there, but we pieced it together and got him out.
Yeah, I think Jobert kind of pump faked it first, and
there was nobody behind him.
Yeah, Ardoin didn't leave the mound. He didn't vacate to go to third until he realized that we're getting in the rundown, and then he was late. But Chapman's so quick. He just jogged alongside of the runner and received the ball and tagged him out.
So we got 2 outs, and in OC style, Doucette wasn't taking pictures. He ended up at second base, and the runner ended up in the rundown long enough to get to second. So
good base runner.
Good base runner. He's in scoring position. First pitch from Hardware is a breaking ball over the plate for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Run on second. Trojans trail 11-0. Bottom of the 4th. Hardware runs that one in just a little bit too far. And Lorman is hit by pitch, so he'll take first base, which was open.
Back to the leadoff?
Yep, and doesn't look like the Vikings are interested in giving anybody else a chance. They're staying with their starting 9 to this point. Now bring up Cross Gillen, the pitcher. Gillen, I'm showing, is 0 for 2, and that might be
hit really well, but
hit well. Falls in left field against the wall. Both runners will score. I didn't have a very good vantage point there, Ched. Could you see what was going on in left field?
It looked like Ashton maybe lost the ball, like he checked up or thought, either lost it or thought that the ball wasn't going to carry quite as much. I don't think he could have made the play, but he didn't give himself much of an opportunity there.
I mean, off the bat, I thought it had a chance of getting out of here. And what I could see was Ashton kind of almost like he had a beat on it, getting out there, but maybe he wasn't quite deep enough to get to it. But by any means, the batter ends up with a stand-up double and both runs score.
Talking about Ashton, I thought we'd have seen him today. Ball was inside to the lefty, and he thought it was going to hit him, but it did not hit him. So Preston blocks it up.
That's number 8, Duplichin, the center fielder.
Remember, he attempted to bunt for a hit, so don't be surprised if he does it again.
He did. The only reason I'd be surprised is because of where we're at in the game. So that one's over the plate ball now. 1-1 on Duplichin. Could you imagine stepping in the box for the Vikings as an 8th grader? That's got to be a daunting task there, Chip.
I don't know. There's not many times an 8th grader is going to get involved in a varsity game.
Much less the 2-hole. I'm super impressed with what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was an 8th grader. Wow. He's built well. No, he doesn't look like an immature 8th grader.
That's what one of the coaches, and I'm going off of what the coaches have told me. I'm not 100% correct, but that's what I was told before the game, so I'm just repeating that. Pitch by Ardoin's over for a strike. Nice little run on that fastball.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see Ashton either start or in relief.
I guess it gets to a point where you don't want to show all your hands, and we might be at that point.
Firmly.
I'm on the second baseman. Yeah. Cormier's up with it over the first, and we get out this inning. So OC pieces together another strong inning, and I don't know. Trojans will have to find a way to put a ball in play here.
To fit your needs this hunting season. And remember to grab your safety harness at Industrial Service and Supply. For hardware hunting, fishing, and more, Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte. Shh, it's hunting season at Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojan season. The team at Level TC is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level TC's got you covered. Contact us today at 337-466-7242. Go Trojans!
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it at Brown's. You'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
La Bonvie Family Healthcare and Aesthetics, located at 238 East Main Street in Ville Platte, is a full-service family practice. In addition, Brittany Miller, family nurse practitioner, administers Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, IV infusions, permanent makeup, and other medical spa facial treatments. Call today to schedule your appointment with Brittany. 337-363-1111. That's 337-363-1111.
This is Coach Joey.
And we're back here, Opelousas Catholic versus Sacred Heart in Opelousas, Louisiana. John Michael Duplichin in the box for the Trojans in the top of the 5th. Gillen's still on the mound. First pitch is a strike.
Some folks may wonder, why are they not putting some other guys in the field or changing up the pitching, but I don't know if they don't have 5 games this week. I mean, this thing turns into a series with other teams involved, but you start having to manage innings, and if they can end this thing in 5, I'm pretty sure they'd much rather do that and get the guys out of here.
Absolutely. So 0-2 on Duplichin. They have 5 games in 6 days. So that, from a pitching standpoint, that is not easy to manage. That's certainly one reason. Another reason is we haven't gotten a base runner on base.
Yeah, he's 48 pitches, and I think it's like 75, 80 pitches for rest issues. So
yeah,
he'd be at the 24-hour mark right now.
So he's got 9 strikeouts in 12 outs. So his coach is probably patting him on the back and saying, "This one's yours, buddy." Swing and a miss by Duplichin on the 3rd strike. Catcher throws it over the first for the out.
I thought it had hit him.
Well, it sounded like it ticked something there, Jed. I don't know. Maybe it was the catcher.
I guess he swung at it. So
he swung.
Even if it hit him, it's still uncaught strike.
And not a foul ball. It was a little bit funny how the ball came off. So 1 out. Jude Aber up to bat. Lays down a bunt for a hit. Gillen feels it.
You
Over
said
to first.
he's going to break up this no-hitter some kind of way.
Yeah.
Wants to get on base. So we got Zach Fontenot batting.
Valiant try.
So Zach's checking into the game for he's going to replace Ryland in the batting order at least. Get the senior in at bat.
Top of 5 here. Trojans trail 13-0. Gillen doing an excellent job on the mound for the Vikings. And maybe Zach can break up the momentum.
Good little bend there in for a strike.
Yeah, I haven't seen any weaknesses. I mean, if we are trying to exploit a weakness, we got to find one first.
No, maybe we need to get the girls team to start flirting with their pitcher or something. I don't know. There's not a lot of weaknesses in his game. I don't know what his mental composure is all about.
0-2 on Fontenot.
To be fair, I mean, we really haven't challenged him at all, so we don't even know what he would do with base runners. He's been out the windup the entire game.
Yeah, so 1 ball, 2 strikes on Zach.
I say that he's pitching out the stretch with nobody on.
Fontenot fouls it off. Ran a fastball in on his hands a little bit. Yeah, he reminds me a lot of one of our alumni there, Philip Vedrine. Steady strikes and moving the ball right and left. Good enough fastball and 2 good off-speed pitches.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it here from Vikings OC baseball field. Trojans come up way short. OC 13, Trojans 0. So if things go our way, we'll meet these guys down the road in the playoffs. But thank you for listening, and thank you to our supporters that allow us to bring this game to you guys. Please go out and support our local businesses. Thank you.
Financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call at 337-363-2346 or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. This game is brought to you in part by Total Auto